If you want to reach your goals, do less. Here's why. Your brain doesn't care about effort. It cares about predictability, or what feels safe enough to keep repeating. The more it sees that something works, the more it trusts it and the easier it becomes to do. Big effort alone doesn't move the needle. Small wins repeated, that rewires your brain. So yeah, focusing on doing less is actually what will get you long-term results. Think about it. How many times have you completely thrown yourself into big plans, new year, new goals, and then months later, same results? And not because you failed, but your brain was probably following old loops. Doing more all at once actually scatters your focus, attention, and makes your system feel overwhelmed. Your brain rewards predictability and safety, not effort. That's why tiny wins like going for a short walk instead of scrolling are so powerful. Each small win teaches your brain, hey, this works. And more importantly, this is safe. Over time, your brain will start noticing what actually pays off, which makes it easier to do it again and again. And it also strengthens the part of your brain that controls focus and self-control. These small actions do compound. So what once felt impossible will start to feel natural without any extra effort. Doing less strategically actually gets you further because progress only happens when your system feels safe enough to keep on going. Your brain is basically like a kid. You do not scream at a kid and expect it to keep obeying you forever. You reward them when they get it right, again and again until it learns. Your brain works the same way. So here's how you're going to retrain it to give you actually what you want. Step 1, subtract the friction. Make success feel safe. Don't keep raising the bar, lower it until it's ridiculously easy to achieve. Do one small thing today that aligns with your goals. It doesn't have to be a huge plan. It could just be one step, like opening your laptop. Swap out one snack for a healthier one. Do one short workout, or even just one move or set. Post that one video that you've been avoiding. Every tiny win teaches your brain this works. I can trust it. Step 2, tiny wins and repetition. Your brain only updates with proof, not intention. So don't try to overhaul your entire life in just one day. Say hi to a new coworker. Take that walk. Finish your workout. Remember, each time your brain is going, hey, this works, it's safe, do it again. And that's where resistance will naturally fade and new good habits will form, or bad ones too. Now, here's the part that most people miss. Starting small does not mean that you stay small forever. In fact, you're gonna naturally scale without working any harder, just like how investments work. Think about a kid learning math. You don't shove Calculus 1 into a kindergartner's face and expect it to pick it up, and then take away all of their playtime. You start with counting, then simple problems, then a little addition, a little subtraction, a little bit of mixed problems, and eventually, because the foundation was consistent and now strong, they'll be able to handle advanced math effortlessly one day. Your brain works the same way. Tiny wins compound. At one point, what used to feel impossible suddenly will feel natural. You don't have to push any harder because the system that you built on tiny wins accelerates itself. Step 3, widen your view. Your brain also learns from everything around you. Your environment, your friends, your partner, all of your inputs. So if everything around you reinforces old patterns, your progress will slow. But if you combine tiny wins with strategic reductions, like removing distractions, subtracting toxic influences, and anything that keeps your system in chronic stress mode, your brain will update faster. Doing less in the right context compounds more than doing more blindly. Truth is, discipline isn't forcing yourself to do more. Discipline is what naturally happens when your brain can predict that you're actually going to follow through. Doing less but consistently lets your brain expect success. And that expectation is what makes it eventually automatic. The real goal isn't hard work. It's familiarity with the goals that you have. Start with yourself, so tiny wins. Then expand outward, like your environment, the people you spend time with, the inputs that you allow. Let your brain play while you're building your dream life. Because if your system is overwhelmed, stressed, or constantly distracted, your brain will always go back to what feels safe and familiar, not what actually moves you forward. Even if you follow all these steps, your brain can still get stuck in old loops, especially when your environment reinforces them. Most people are unknowingly living in setups that make failure easier than success. But the good news is that this could actually be a pretty easy fix. In the next video, I'll show you exactly where to start so that you can start applying all of this to create your version of a dream life. Once I finally figured this out, everything got easier. And for the first time, life felt fun. I hope this helps. Catch you guys later.